Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for August 15th through the 21st, 2016. So let's just take a moment and take a very deep breath and have the intention of really connecting in with your I am source consciousness and praying to connect into the rewards and the abundance that is available to you from the angels, from your higher self, God. And there's something they were showing me, but maybe it'll come back to me. But just allow yourself to really feel grounded right now and in your home. And they want you to feel very grounded in your life, in all areas of your life. So just really allowing yourself to connect in right now to all the facets of change that is unfolding for you in this moment, to be very aware of the actions, the inspired actions that you're guided to pursue, that give you joy and that is creating good and hope. And they want you, and they're writing this out for you to ask. They wrote the word gosh, like they really want you to, like, I get the sense when they say that they want you to realize how much you deserve. And so that some of you tend to feel like you can't ask. You're almost afraid to ask within your heart. You're afraid to hope. You're afraid to hope for love. You know, they're writing out the word spa, and they said some of you just need some really good nurturing, some love and attention, and that you need to give yourself a little treat. Okay, and they keep showing me angel wings, and I just get a sense that that in order for you to be the earth angel that you are, and to be so clear about the inspired guidance and action steps that you're receiving, in order to receive that help, you got to take that time to nurture your inner light, so that angelic light within you, those dimensions of consciousness that is so infinite and vast within you, can come through so clearly and precisely with a sharp and accurate focus, detail. And they're writing into your life, and they're writing the word job, and there's a sense that, and they're writing people, that there's a number of you who are looking for help. You've been out there hammering, they're writing this word, and you feel like things are going south. This is what they're writing. And they just wrote the name Judy, so maybe speaking to someone. And they want you to, in particular, but a lot of you at the same time, but they want you to keep moving forward. They wrote the word forth. They said that there's some lessons in this for you that that's helping you to just change how your beliefs. There's also something, I get a sense of writing the word happy, and that you're not making a decision on what makes you happy, and because of what you love, what your life purpose is. And they wrote the word office, and so I get the feeling that you're just going for the wrong kind of job, and that you need to focus on something that you love, because that's when you're going to start to get the rewards, meaning that you're going to start to see opportunities just become readily available to you, for your life purpose, career. And I don't know why they keep writing the word sport, caught. So I don't know if this is just something with an activity or something that you need to take it more lightly, um, and don't take it personally. What this is about alignment, and so get off of the whole lack theme and feeling desperate, and um, and have fun, but recognize that you're looking to align with your life purpose and your career and the job that suits your heart, because this is something they're writing every day that you're going to be doing every day. And so don't put priorities for security over the goal of your soul. Okay, don't put that in front of that. That's going to create a block. Okay, so they just wrote fourth as in then like the fourth of something. um, so it could be the next month, but just something may shift, but for you, but just work on this. Okay, they're showing me that a part of what's happening too is that your third eye is going through a transformation in terms of you coming together more and more with that vision. Okay, some of the dreams and the visions you've had in the past weren't always coming from that clear vision of your Holy Spirit. And so the faith and and how you're asking was coming from a very different place. Now you're going to be really linking up with that love, and you're going to start to have better understanding, um, better. It's gonna give you a whole new, fresh perspective, and it's gonna feel like you just woke up and just sort of came out of your shell somehow. And so don't be too sort of disturbed by little shifts you're seeing in your vision and your dreams and the plans that you had for you. This is you're going to be getting a lot of help through this vehicle. So just notice now your perspective. Notice those insights. Notice those new feelings coming through, and those little alterations that you start to see in the design or the plans of your life. All of this is helping you to have that dream that you probably don't even know that you're dreaming. And this is what's so beautiful about this whole shift in consciousness, because this is now about dreaming dreams that you didn't even know you were dreaming, that you're going towards the visions and the ideas, help that you didn't even know you were reaching for because it wasn't available to you from that limited perspective of the old paradigm. And now there's so much more there, and you are in. That's what the part of this discovery is that your vortex of readiness is opening up to you. There's so much upon which you have been wanting. There's so much upon that, and they're writing this out. So remember, this is like a newborn baby, as they wrote that word out. You're like a newborn baby now, discovering happiness. This is what they wrote out, that you didn't even know was there. Like, you're going to, be open to the idea that there's happiness out there that you didn't even know because it wasn't on your radar before. But now that that radar is expanding, what we were talking about with your third eye, that clarity, that perspective, now that is expanding your radar, your range for happiness is growing, it's expanding. Okay, and so, and all the contrast that we're seeing in our world right now, and all the contrast you're seeing in your life right now, and it feels really rough, and it's like, it's like, whoa. Sometimes you may write a fool, like, you may start to feel like you're foolish, like you you're like, oh my God, I'm going after this, and what was I thinking, and this is not even happening. I thought I was seeing it, and it's not because of that. It's because the radar is expanding now, and there's a whole new level of happiness. And so what you were aiming for, what you thought was coming through, is not, it's just not worthy of what you are now capable of envisioning. And so everything is upgrading. And so don't feel foolish. I've been there myself. It's happening to all of us. They keep writing faith. And I say this with, as I'm saying it to myself, and I'm saying it from my heart to you, have faith. And what they're saying is help is on the way. Help in your life, but it's going to come from within you. The joy, the abundance, it's going to come from within you, because that's where it's always been. And it's like like having a lamp that was very dim and in this vast space of consciousness that was just dark because that light wasn't big enough. But all the potential was always great enough. You just didn't have enough, or didn't know how to amplify your light enough to see more of it. There is more truth. There is more dreams, more of you that is ready now to be fulfilled. And that means that there are more jobs, because when that radar expands, that light gets bigger, your creativity is going to, you're going to take in more. You're going to allow in more creativity, because you can start to begin to sense it, feel it, touch it. It's going to just start to come through. And so just be so amped up for this. And so it looks like things are just going all sideways, like, what's going on? What the hell is going on? And you're like thinking to yourself, oh, I was on that, and oh, I thought he loved, and or I thought this was gonna, and happen, and it's not happening, because guess what? Something's bigger and better. There's a next bigger thing out there, right now for you. So have faith, have heart, because your heart is what's actually creating and amplifying everything for you. So just they want you to say, show me the breadth of love now that is possible for me today. Show me the new range of happiness, the new range of love, perspective that is available to me. Show me, and help me to have faith, to open up those gateways of heaven and the universe. Help me to catch up, because they're writing late. It's almost like you're gonna feel like you arrived late for the party, but you didn't. The party's in a new location. They decided, let's do something better, and you just didn't get the memo because you were in that place of lack, or in that other paradigm shift, and they moved to the other one, and they're still having a party, and it's still celebrating you. It's still for you. It's all about you. You just got to go to the new location, and when you ask in this way with this prayer, it will be revealed to you. Wow, this is feeling really good, and I'm so excited for all of us, and even for the clarity that they're giving us, because these last 2 weeks have been rough on everyone, I'm sure. And let's take a look. So we have Archangel Raphael. So we had Archangel Raphael, this card, before as well. We've had 3 Metatron cards. We've had we had 1 card from Archangel Metatron repeat. Then we had Archangel Urimael, 2 of his cards, but 2 repeated out of the 3. There was another card 3 weeks in a row. Now I think we're coming back to Archangel Raphael, and it's interesting because just as I look at lifestyle, I'm really reflecting on what we were just told, so that your lifestyle, first of all, is going to get healthier. And I'm not just talking about health, but I'm talking about the health of many areas of your life is going to start to be enhanced and improved. So this is quite going to be quite fascinating, and it just kind of fits into what was just being told to us. So, of course, Archangel Raphael is the archangel of healing, and so he's really giving us a message about how our lives are going to start to heal. And he's showing me right now that this is going to be a period of really powerful healing, deep healing, and healing that is ready to launch. It's going to come through. The angels are showing me with their hands up, stretched up to the heavens, and that they're really telling me they want you to just allow. They want you to just allow it to happen. Don't get in the way. Don't try to, ask and struggle. And this month of August is going to be a big. They're giving me a sense like almost a fiesta of, oh wow, they're confirming that with lights. Oh yeah, where a lot of things are just gonna come through. So they really just, you can't do anything. Just say, here I am. Just um, embrace the love in all of it. Just be so appreciative of every day. Okay, really nurture yourself as much as possible. Take care of yourself. As the card says, yeah, okay, get adequate sleep, diet, rest, all this kind of stuff. But pay attention to how healthy your outlook is becoming, how it's improving, how you are starting to access more information. That was another thing he was saying. So the information is just that you're going to start getting is just going to be like a boost for you. A boost. It's going to help boost your consciousness and that connection to God, as they're writing that out, and the angels. And that, because of that boost, they're writing that the level of joy that you're able to achieve. And they're writing the word holy. So it's going to, be a very divine, holy experience for you. And pay attention to your intuition and your visions and the things that you start to see. They keep showing me angel wings. I keep feeling like you're just going to start to develop your wings as an angel. It's almost like, the fallen angel idea, but you lost your wings, and because you incarnated, and now they're going to start to grow. And they're writing the word fear. So something about fear and some kind of independence. You're going to start to feel yourself liberated from your fears. That's the help you're going to start to notice. That's going to be one of the huge changes, which is going to allow in this month for you to start experiencing more changes, the healthy changes you've been looking for in your life purpose. Okay, they just keep writing the word joy, joy, joy. So really nurture yourself, because that's going to really help you to find that place and allow that place of joy, and to increase your light activity so that you have more clarity. Okay, so you can be aware of what's coming next. Help is coming. They keep writing this word a lot. Help, help, help. So pay attention. But you got it. On the way you're going to be able to pay attention is through channeling love and nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. All right, let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week, because I feel like I could just stay there and keep talking, but I know we need to make sure we don't run out of time. Now, isn't this interesting? So how was the weekend? We had this for the end of last weekend, and here this card comes up again. And so I'm getting a sense of huge lessons continuing into this week at the beginning of the week. And again, when I this card, I was reflecting on it again. It just came to my mind, and one of the things I liked about this card is that there's a couple here, and it just kind of gives you this sense that you're not going to be alone. okay? As you're going through this. This is the thing that came to me, not very big, but it was profound to know that as we're going through this change and these, sort of big things, like big changes, I just get this sense of like, something really strong that's going to have a huge impact. And as it says right there, let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. So you're not going to just let go of them, but you're going to be helped to let go of them, gently put. But you're not going to be alone in that. And they're also writing, it's going to be loving. It's going to be loving. There's the universe has no desire to be harsh towards you. What will make it harsh is if you start struggling, because you all of a sudden believe that you've been caught in a web and that you're trapped, and don't do that. Don't resist, because there's a lot of layers in what's going on, and they're writing the word galaxy. This is not only something that's happening to you, it's happening within our galaxy, they're writing. And they're writing boxing. They don't want you to start boxing with the entire galaxy and all the layers that are going through that, the profound change. Now the angels are appearing, and they're showing me that they're right there. They're going to take care of you. God is giving me a sense they're going to give you extra angels, actually, and they're going to help you negotiate these layers, okay? But what they need you to do, they wrote bow out. They need you to just bow out, put down your little, your little protection, okay? You don't need it, okay? So let them, they're gonna like carry you through it. They're gonna walk you through it. They're gonna, like, he's pointing the way there. They're gonna point you right to where you need to go. They're gonna point out the way, but they need you not to struggle with it, because there's so many layers that's involved in this change that they're working at the same time. Because this is a big overhaul. And at the beginning of the week, too, they reminded me that we're going to have a full moon, and that they were talking about last week, this huge emotional healing that from last week that was leading up to this, something that's cleansing. So you can't do anything but just allow the purge, allow it will remove those kinks in your emotional system that will automatically unravel the mental patterns or beliefs. So you're gonna have to just let them go. Just go with the flow. This is also gonna be the beginning they're writing. This is gonna take. It's gonna be something that's going to happen over time, and gradually. It's to help you to come out. Is what they're saying. Okay, you're gonna really start to come out. So they want you to pray. They're writing this. You're gonna start to come out in ways that you didn't think you could manage it, and that's a good thing. So you don't have to feel like you have to hide yourself and hide your beliefs and your talents and your gifts and who you really are and all that stuff. Okay, so then we have the 7 of summer. So this is going to create some distortion, is what this card, emotional distortion, Okay, because gotta just give it a little bit of time, right? So here he has this prism, and when the light shines through that prism, through that crystal that he's holding, it creates, you start to see all of this prism of light, all these rays. And these rays sort of represent those layers we were talking about, those different states of consciousness. And they're giving me a sense that this is going to really be a huge clearing for your chakras. So here we're going to have like an emotional detox. You're going to feel like in the middle of the week, like, really all over the place. Okay, so let's go back. You just had a healing on Monday, Tuesday, and it started last weekend. So yeah, you're not gonna, you're not gonna just be like wee the next day, and think you're gonna run around and everything. So hold on a minute, be patient. It's gonna take a little time to kind of recover from this. So you should treat this like you're just had surgery, and although you may feel like you refreshed in your mind, but your body is not going to be ready to just kind of like jump with that. So lay so they can and get some rest. Going back to Archangel Raphael's card, eat healthily, drink lots of water to help this process. And they're giving me a sense that some things in the body are gonna, you may have some digestive issues, fatigue, some of the other stuff that we've been experiencing, and but it's gonna be worth it. Okay. Now another card here says, "No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from over analyzing the options." So what I'm getting about this is, if you start getting in your head, don't become fearful of what you're experiencing, and don't start over analyzing it and then making it out to be some other kind of health issue or something like this. Don't put them together, especially if you have some pressing health concerns already. Don't rush. They're showing me you're very powerful. Your body is powerful. It's going to it's You may not feel like it, but your body is fine. This is just adding to it, but it has nothing to do with that. Okay, and yeah, it may show up. They're telling me like on the monitor, like it may, if you get check up at your doctors, you may see some influences there. But this is it's gonna bounce back because the body is going through something much bigger than what you and your doctor have been focusing on. This is much greater than this is a galaxy thing. So just be patient. Don't jump to conclusions. And I'm getting a sense that you may want to work with crystals to help you balance your energy. So see which color crystals you're attracted to first of all, and then that may tell you which chakra, and then that chakra may tell you which area of healing, or just the type of crystals that you may need to work with to help kind of balance things. Or you may want to place them on your body, or around your home, or in your office, just in the writing, just to help soothe the frequencies for you, to help. And it's showing me sort of a pyramid shape, but it doesn't. If you don't have one, it's not. But you can program that. Any shaped crystal will work. And they want you to. They wrote the word conquer and growth. So work with a crystal that helps you to conquer. I don't. That sounds awkward. Conquer your growth. Well, anyway, it's just gonna help you grow and probably conquer those things that are impeding your growth. Is probably what they mean. So just look into that. They wrote the color yellow just in case you can't figure it out. Okay. All right, which would deal with the solar plexus chakra. So just keep in mind that there may be some issues with the digestive system or in that area. All right, and the card for the weekend is the Eight of Summer. Okay, so I like this coming right after this because you're gonna feel like you need to move on, and or you after this all passes, you're gonna start to get some clarity or feel pulled in a new direction, and here's that yellow, the sunlight there. It looks like it's setting or it could be rising. So, but you're gonna really just follow. You're gonna have some sense that you need to kind of make some decisions and pack up and move in a new direction. You're going to really start to follow your heart, and follow that intuitive light within you, okay? So don't be afraid to, I'm not going to read this card, but don't be afraid to just look, be open to those new meaningful directions. That radars are going to expand, so that's going to start to clear up some things for you. Let me just see if there are any additional messages in this card. So they're showing me like there's just some suffering, and you're just going to be over this. The suffering that is going to be replaced with rewards. They're showing me a bow. So somehow there's going to be a reconciliation. This could be with someone that you love, or it could just be within yourself. They're writing the word grave, like some heavy stuff is going to at last, they're writing, kind of like start to move. The word stagnate, but I get the sense it's kind of the opposite of that. So and move. Everything's going to start to have some movement. You're going to start to see the design, the plan, all right, for yourself. All right, let's take a look at the card I already pulled from the bottom of the deck. And talking about movement, and we have the Chariot card. So we have two major arcana cards here. And the Chariot card says success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. So what I get a real big sense of is that you're going to have, this is going to give you better control or put you in control of the reins of your life, but from that spiritual, that balanced, disciplined spiritual perspective is just going to kick in more. So you're going to be less driven by things, and now you're going to be directing things more. This is what I kind of see our charioteer doing, is he's directing, or she here. And so that's interesting too, because of intuitively you're going to be getting more guidance that's going to help you direct your life, instead of the elements of life represented by the dragonflies here and other things. The elements of life, the material forms of life, controlling you and making you make decisions in a hurry that you are not right for your soul, but they seem to, sort of quench your fears. But your fears can never be quenched because they're unquenchable, because they are based on lack. So you can pour so much into all you want. You can pour all the hope you want in your fears, and your fears will never accept those things. So you can't use fear to build. You have to use love. So, and they're showing me again that pyramid with your head in it. That transformation of your mind is going to be what really unfolds for you. And they want you to notice, they're writing the word rays. Some, again, come back to this card. Notice what colors or rays of light, because I'm not like a specialist in this, but there's some books out there on the rays of light and how they relate to different states of consciousness and, paths of different ascended masters that are sort of overseeing that ray. So see which level of consciousness you need to work with, and sort of, maybe channel that through your crown chakra and through your chakras in your body down to the earth, kind of thing. Okay, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and thank you for joining us here. If you're looking for an angel reading, go to my website, theangelschool.com, the Facebook page for the daily card messages. You can find us all in the description link below. Subscribe. Thank you for your comments, and I'll talk to you next week. God bless you all.